In this video, I'm telling you the chance to get every single obtainable huge pet in Pet Simulator X. But before we go ahead and get on with the video, would you like the chance to go ahead and win yourself a free huge pet? All you need to do is drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and then comment your Roblox username down below. I pick one lucky winner from each video. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so we've got the first pet of the video as we make our way over to the rocket. Let's get in the pet rocket to go ahead and show you the new update. We'll start off with the newest huge pet because why not? That's the best way to go ahead and get it done. So as you spawn in to this area, you've got the egg all the way over here. It's in the pet world. I need to actually buy the egg. There's a huge pet in that egg. This pet is the Wildfire Agony. As you can see it, we're going to quickly open an egg to fix the bug. Okay, now as soon as that works, we should be able to see it now. So that's the Wildfire Agony. If you're just trying to hatch a normal one, then it's 1 out of 17 million. So you have a 1 in 17 million chance for a normal one. If you have all boosts, that means every single server boost going on, every single luck boost, you've got every single boost in the game on, and you've also maxed out your masteries as well. You'll have a 1 in 75,000 chance of hatching this pet. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next pet. For this, we're going to go all the way down to Cat World. Going to go down to Cat Paradise. And this is a little bit of a hidden egg. This isn't a pet that actually I think a lot of people remember is even in the game. Of course, there used to be one just there. But this pet's actually all the way over here. You need to actually go up to the waterfall, which is just over here. I feel it's a thing that most people probably have done before, but kind of forgot was in the game. It's pretty cool, a huge pet, though. You don't see it often. It's actually the green balloon huge cat, or green balloon cat. That's what I believe it's called there. You have a 1 in 31 million chance of hatching this normally. Of course, with all the boosts, you have a 1 in 427k% chance of hatching this pet. Again, that is with every single boost activated. You can also go ahead and break that chest there if you just want to get the coins for it. You can actually AFK that one. It's probably one of the easiest ones to go ahead and AFK itself. The next one, we're going to way over to Doodle World. I'm actually going to go ahead and look at the Doodle Fairy, which is located in, off the top of my memory, I think the egg just to the right over here. See Doodle Fairy, it's the pink one just there. You have a 1 in 10.4 mil chance of hatching this pet. And of course, if you've got all your boosts going on, you have a 1 in 142k chance of hatching this pet. So actually one of the highest thing on this whole entire list, actually maybe the highest chance of hatching huge pet out of all of them. There's also another huge pet in Doodle as we make our way over to, if I can remember where it is, we need to make our way all the way over here down to the barn section. I don't know the official name for it, but it's just over here. There's that door. I believe it costs a little bit to open the door if you've never done this before. Again, this is another little secret one that, actually, surprisingly, I don't think a lot of people know about this one. I was playing the server the other day. Actually, no one knew it was there. You just need to get some coins. My pet are super weak at the moment, the ones that I've got equipped. But go in here, and you go ahead and go to the Doodle Barn. I believe that's what this location is called. Again, another mega chest if you just want to farm up coins. But this is for the Doodle Cat. If you want to actually get stuff for Doodle Cat, you've probably seen it before. You're like, where do people get that from? It's just over here. And for this pet, you have a 1 in 27.7 million chance of hatching it. Or if you've got all your boosts and everything enabled, you have a 1 in 380k chance of hatching this pet. Of course, we can hatch one there. I just need to open quite a bit. It's a decent one, slightly lower than usual, I believe, but decent chance of hatching it. Of course, if you're wondering for anything in this video, what's chance of hatching a rainbow or a shiny version, just times it by 100. So every number I say, times it by 100, and that's chance of going ahead and getting the rainbow version or the shiny version. If you want a rainbow shiny, of times it by like 10,000. Anyway, next one, we're going to head over to Limbo, and we're going to go into the second world, which is the Kawaii world, and we've actually got quite a few in the Kawaii world. I think it's the most stacked places of the whole entire video. So in the Kawaii world, there's the first egg all the way over here. This has the Kawaii cat in. So the Kawaii cat, the basic chance of hatching it, the standard one's for huges, which is 1 out of 31 million. And with all your boosts activated, that goes down to 1 out of 427,000. Of course, put that up on the screen just there for you. So it's a standard hatching rate. It tends to be 1 out of 31 million for most huge pets. Of course, some are different. In this video, I'm telling you all of them. And then the next one is the Kawaii Dragon and the Ninja Axolotl, which you'd actually go ahead and you'd find hidden behind one of these doors. Of course, I'm trying to record this video as fast as I can. And my pets are definitely not strong enough to break this on their own. I'm doing it by myself. But I'll put the odds. So this is one of the chests behind that. They do despawn every hour though, that's something to keep in mind. But the Kawaii Dragon, the normal one, just chance hatching of no boosts, is 1 out of 7.8 million. And then with all the boosts, it's 108k. So it's 1 out of 108k of all your boosts activated there. And then if you want to hatch the Ninja Axolotl, that's 1 out of 15.6 million. And of all your boosts activated, that's 1 out of 217,000. So if you do hatch the egg, it is actually the highest chance you get your huge pet. Only problem is it spawns every hour, then you have to go and find it. I'm trying to see if I can get some huge pets, trying to see how much damage can I actually go ahead and do to it, which I don't actually think is that much. I think these eggs are pretty tough ones, which you will need a whole server for. So for this reason, I'm not going to say it's the best one. And still, I believe the Doodle Fairy is your best bet if you're trying to hatch huge at the moment. But before we go ahead and forget, there's actually another egg located in here, which goes ahead and allows you to hatch the Kawaii cat. It's actually in the dojo. This is all the way at the very back. Let's make our way over to it. This is an egg people I feel like forget about. It is so, instead of trying to hatch the main egg there, it is more expensive. That is something to always keep in mind depending on how long you're planning on AFKing for. But if you go ahead in a second, just make your way all the way over to the dojo, I'll go ahead and show you what that pet looks like, and I'll tell you the odds for going ahead and hatching it. So this is just hatch the normal Kawaii cat up on the screen again. There's just different odds for it, as this egg is higher chance hatching it. It just does cost to go ahead and hatch the egg. So if we make our way over to it in just a second. Okay, so as we make our way over to it, there's that door there. You may have to pay a little bit to get into it. There's another big chest you can go ahead and AFK. And this is, again, just a dojo egg. And this will go ahead and hatch the Kawaii cat. It drops it down from being 1 out of 31 million to 1 out of 15.6 million. So any doubles chance of you hatching it. If you have all your boost activated, it goes to 1 out of 214,000. So it's literally double the chance of hatching it in this egg. So definitely advise doing it, assuming you have enough coins to go ahead and do so. There's also a few more eggs that are when we need to go and teleport though for this next egg. So yeah, a lot of huge pets. I actually forgot how many huge pets are in the game before making this video that you can still get. This for the Firefighter Dalmatian, which you see in the egg just there. This is the standard huge pet chance of going ahead and hatching it, which is 1 in 31 million. And then, of course, with all your boosts activated, that goes all the way down to 1 out of 427,000. So to go ahead and get yourself the Dalmatian, it's the exact same for the golden one. All these eggs, to my knowledge, unless we get anything wrong, it should be the exact same for all the golden versions. You're just paying the extra to go and open the egg. Golden doesn't always equal more. I suppose you do have the extra gems, you might as well go ahead and hatch it though, as the stats on the pet are slightly better, so it's slightly more appealing to players. It does also depend though, some people don't like golden ones as much, so recommend going for whichever one you like the most. Probably would go for the golden one if you can afford it. There's also another egg in here, which again has the Firefighter Dalmatian, but it also has the Gamer Shiba. You can also, I think, get the Gamer Shiba in hardcore, but if you want it from this egg with the higher chances, the chance of go ahead and hatching the Gamer Shiba are 1 out of 14.1 million, and then of course all your boost activated, it's 1 out of 78,000. So you got a pretty high chance of hatching this. This is, again, I think it's a little bit over double the chance of hatching it. It's also the same for the Dalmatian if you do want to hatch it from this egg. So definitely advise using this egg. It's another quite expensive egg though. There's definitely cheaper eggs you can go ahead and use. It depends on how you're trying to grind it for your huge bet, whether you're going off the cost you need for it or like time. It's kind of how you have to weigh it up. Also, really nice developed area that is, by the way. I've only been to it like once or twice, but it's really nice done up any area. Okay, so we have the last egg that we can go ahead and show you. Of course, there is the one from the daycare. The chance of hatching that is so low though, and you can't really grind hatch it, so we're going to ignore that. I'm not going to tell you the chance of that. I can maybe in the comments section if you guys really want to, but I don't think it's worth putting in the video. But the next egg you're going to hatch, the final one, is the actual huge peacock. You can actually go ahead and get that, of course, as you know. And if you're wondering what the chances are for the huge peacock, I'll quickly get that up for you guys right now. So the chance of hatching one normally, I believe it's only out of the bottom gifts this can come from, is 1 out of 20,000. So it's the highest chance of hatching it. It's just you can only open a certain amount a day. Of course, you are AFKing eggs, so you do have a chance of hatching this as well. If you've got all your boosts, it's 1 out of 2,000. So it goes down by quite a lot of all the boosts. So one of the easier ones to hatch, you just can't open as much. Anyway, if we go ahead and we teleport, there is one more huge that you can go ahead and get as well. Again, this isn't actually a hatched huge, but it's the leaderboard huge. You can't forget about this huge. It's one that anyone can go ahead and get. This update, although there is definitely a pay-to-play aspect of it, you can get on this leaderboard free to play if you put in the grind. There's only about 2 days left at the time of this video. By the time you may even watch this video, it may already be out. Like the winners may have been decided. I'm not sure they'll do this place, if they'll keep it or if they won't. But top 100, you get the huge stunt unicorn. That may be a challenge to get, depending how much time you put in. But you should, but top 1000 is a pretty high chance. You should be able to go ahead and get that. And then an exclusive stunt chick. Just a way of flexing. I know you're in there. But yeah, anyway, as we go ahead and show you one more thing, actually, before we finish off the video. This thing that I was kind of shocked by. There's going to be no more updates to the game, or at least that's what this is saying. It's bi-weekly updates the game does, and there's not an update countdown. There is supposed to be an update countdown. There is only a few days till the update's supposed to be, so we're not getting an update. As you did see, they removed all the stuff for it. And something just to add on the end. Thank you for watching. You're all amazing. Hopefully you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you for watching all the way to the video. If you did watch all the way to the video, type cheese down below. Like, just type it down below. Anyway, see you in the next one, guys. You're all amazing. Have a good one. Bye.